Hi guys, welcome back to 40 Plus Life, or welcome if you are new. I'm Veronica, and today I'm going to be going over my 2023 financial and personal goals. So yeah, let's get to it. Except we got to do the Japanese word of the day, right? So the theme for the month of January is colors. So the color for this time is going to be for black, and that is kuro. 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 Woo! All right, so let's get to the big kahuna. So I have this in 3 different parts. So the first part is going to be my financial goals. The second part's going to be, I think, life goals. And then the third is going to be social media stuff goals, something like that. We'll see. All right, so here we go. Financial. First one is pay off 2 credit cards. So I'm gonna really focus on, for this year in particular, I'm really gonna be more aggressive with paying off debt. Now that my car is paid off, yay! I really want to focus on getting the rest of the debt down because there's still a lot. So 2 credit cards is what I'm going to aim for, and we'll see what happens there. Next goal is to increase my emergency fund to 4K. Let's hope so. So I've had to, it would have been over this by now, but I've had to, over the past year, I've had to help both my daughters, and I took it from this, I took it from other savings. Took it from my move, so whatever, you know. But right now, my goal is to at least bring it back up to 4K. So let's do it. I've had my emergency fund up to 30K at one point, so I know I can do it. It'll just take, it's a much longer process, but right now, let's just get to 4K. All right, and the next one is to increase income with loss of rental income. So right now, I do have a home back in California, and it's been, since I've moved here to Vegas, I've had rental income. So I have tenants that live there. And it's a, you know, it is in California, so it is a, you know, nice large amount, and which is a big chunk of my total income. So me moving back, I gotta work on increasing my income because I'm not gonna have that nice amount anymore to help me out. So, but at the same time, I'm currently living out here in Vegas. So I'm not having that payment, and just having my mortgage to work on will also kind of help balance it out a little bit. Okay, so here is my debt for going into 2023, basically. Okay, so my PayPal card is at $281. M Life is at $27.99, Care Credit is at $3,000, Amazon's at $38.57, Disney's at $58.15, and Wells Fargo's the super big one at $92.52. So yeah, there's still a lot going on, and so my goal for 2023 is to at least pay off these first 2 right here, since they're the 2 smallest. So the grand total is $25,023. However, in January of 2022, the starting amount was $37,706. So I did pay off 37,706 minus 25,023. So I did pay in 2022 $12,683. So that's actually really good. You know, I'm just one person, single income, and to be able to do that with the help of savings challenges and my sinking funds, it's a huge deal. So I'm really, yeah, that blows my mind. So I'm really happy about that. Let me just hide this part right here. Okay, so achievements in 2022. I paid off my Capital One card. That was like a $2,000 card. So that was awesome to be able to focus and get that done. And then, of course, I paid off my car December, just right at the end, like December 17th or so of 2022. So, and I did get my title in the mail. So it's officially all mine, and I'm so happy about that. So that was a great, great accomplishment. And then this part right here is what I said. I lost money in savings, but happy I had it to help my daughters. So I still consider that an achievement because obviously I want to, help my daughters when I can. And so I'm happy that I was able to have, that I had that money to be able to help them. So this went with that. Why did I do that? So in the beginning of January 2022, the Capital One card was $2,054 and my car was $7,239. So throughout the course of the year, paid all that off. This was actually paid off 7 months early, my car. This was actually due to be paid off in July. So yay! All right, and improvements for 2023. There we go. Less spending overall, but especially on challenges, budgeting items. I have enough. Seriously, I think I spent a little too much money on challenges and I refreshed my binders and everything. So I'm done for right now. I've got plenty of stuff to work on in 2023 and I'm gonna do my best to not look, it's gonna be really hard. You guys release something new, I'm gonna wanna buy it, right? But I bought a lot of nice things. I was gifted a lot of nice things, so I've got plenty of things that I can use, okay? And what's this? With 3 months of increased rent and the move, which will cost money, I need to work extra hard to save and spend less. So yes, so for these 3 months, January, February, March, my rent is increased to almost $1,800, and that's because I had to go to the month-to-month lease instead of my year lease, which would have been like $400 less, but it is what it is. It's only temporary. I don't have my car payment anymore. And another thing is I removed my old health insurance, which was like $146 a month, and then I got a cheaper one that's only $11 a month because I'm only gonna need it for 3 months. When I move back to California, I'll get, my regular health insurance. So different things that I've done or I've cut out will really help, really help with this. So that's my goal there. And then what else? There we go. More aggressive in paying debt, which is what I mentioned as well. That is a given. And also another thing that I didn't mention, these are my goals for the entire year, but each month I also do monthly goals, and I've always done that. So I didn't really have anything for December because my only goal for December was to pay off my car, and I did it. All right, so next up is life. And here we go. Once moved back, spend extra time with my parents. So one of the main reasons why I wanted to move back to California was because I miss my family. I miss my parents. I haven't seen them in 4 years, and I can't continue to do that. I'm used to seeing them prior to moving here, at least with my mom every couple months because she lives about 3 to 4 hour drive. My dad is about 30 minutes away, so it's easier to go see him. So I really want to get back with them because I'm close to both of them, and so this has been really hard. And so yeah, enjoy life with Aki. That is my younger daughter, Autumn. I call her Aki, which is autumn in Japanese, and I'm gonna be close to her again, and she is super, super excited for me to move back, which I really love. And she's like, you can hang out with me and my friends, and I can show you, we can go eat where I work and this and that. It's just funny, and I love it, and I really do want to enjoy life with her because as an adult, she's fun to be with and she likes being with me, and that's awesome. And then my older daughter, I'm now going to be farther from my older daughter. She's down in San Diego, which is about a 6-hour drive for me. I was able to visit her one time. Unfortunately, I couldn't, do it too much, but I was able to bring her out here. At least, now that I'll be back home with the house and everything and more space, I'd like to be able to get her to come out, to visit a few times a year. So we'll see how that goes. Number 4 is rejoin salsa group. So yes, prior to moving, I was briefly in a salsa group because I used to take Zumba all the time. I was in a Zumba class. I love to dance, so I do any kind of like dancey class that there was, not just Zumba, but any kind of dance class. I love hip hop classes, but unfortunately there's not too many of those. And so, the instructor, became good friends with her, and she tried to get me to join her salsa group, I think a year or two prior, and I was like, no, I wasn't feeling comfortable. I didn't know if I wanted to do it. And then I finally did do it, and we had a great time. We actually do compete and stuff, but I only got to perform one time because then I moved to Vegas. So it was a short-lived experience, but super fun. But now I kind of have issues with my knees, so it really all depends on that. And then finally, lose 20 pounds. So that's where I'm at right now. And that's my life goals. Next up is social media. Okay, first up, we're going to go over my achievements in 2022. January of 2022, I was monetized on YouTube, January 15th to be exact. I got 1K subscribers on January 5th. I actually got all my watch hours done like a couple months prior, I think in November or so. But there was like 2 months, I think, that I had already reached my watch hours, and I was just waiting on reaching that 1,000 subscribers, which happened on January 5th. But it took 10 days for me to get monetized. Some people get monetized the next day or a couple days. I don't know why mine took so long, but but whatever, it happened. And I'm super, super thankful. And wow, I can't believe it's been a year now. 1,000 subscribers a year ago. And I received a YouTube check every month since I got monetized. And that is just so amazing. I am so thankful and so very blessed for all of you for watching the ads. And I mean, it's really helping a big deal. And now with the checks I'm getting now, it's really going to help, because I really need to make sure that I'm going to be okay for these next few months. So this extra side income is just so wonderful. And then on December 30th, right before the new year, I can't believe it, I reached 3,000 subscribers. And I didn't have a goal to reach 3,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It just kind of happened. And yeah, and it's still growing right now and on a fast pace, and I'm not able to keep up with my challenge, but I am so thankful. So thank you guys all so much for your support. Oh, and there we go. Thank you. And I think, there's still a little bit left. One final page, and that is my improvements and goals for 2023. This is for social media. Here we go. Now I have a goal to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, 2023. Yeah, let's do it. And then once I move back, I have I want to focus on Etsy and products. And that's because I do have a lot of ideas in my head. I'm not doing anything with Etsy right now because my focus is on my move. But once I move back and I've got my office set up and everything, I do have some plans of stuff that I want to do. And yeah, so that is a goal that I have for 2023. And possible to make a presence on Instagram, maybe. And that's because, so the reason why I can't be on Instagram is because of my ex-husband. And for all I know, he's following me on here and I just don't know it, but whatever. He's a stalker kind of guy, and I just didn't want to, it's easier to find me on Instagram, basically. And I've already had to close so many accounts because of this. But yeah, so we'll see. I was thinking I'm gonna keep my account private, but I'm really picky about who I'm accepting to follow me. So if you followed me and I haven't accepted it, don't take it personally. It's just because it doesn't look familiar to me. And so if I do, and that you post comments on my channel or whatever, and I run regularly, but I don't, for some reason, don't recognize you because you're using a different name, just send me an email and let me know, okay? So yeah, we'll see. I really don't care too much about Instagram anymore. I really just like to keep everything all on YouTube, but we'll see. That's why it's a maybe. And then the last one is possible collabs. So I think it's really good to support one another and you know, just push each other, and we have an awesome community. And so I think collabs is just a really good way to do that. And one other thing I forgot, I totally forgot about this. And this will be after I move back, but I want to do lives. I did one live ever and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, but I wanted to be able to do my live where I can use my OBS program, OBS Studio, but I was having issue, and I think it was because my internet, there was an issue with that, and that might have been why. So when I move back and I got my setup, I think I want to start doing lives again. And yeah, so there we go. Yay! All right, guys, so that will do it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me and checking out my goals for 2023 in all different ways. And yeah, let's do it, you guys. It is 2023. I felt really good about 2022, and for the most part, I think it went really well. And I feel really, really good and positive for 2023. I think it'll be better, and that's because I'll be moving back, and we'll see what happens. So on that note, that will do it for this video. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember to stay happy, and I'll see you in the next one. Gambata ne! Moo. No, Moo, no. Momo, that's my seat. You can't have that one. You're gonna get it all hairy. Oh, come here, Moo. Come here. Let's say hi to Nugs. Momo. Momochi. 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 Nugs. Oh, that's my Moo. That's my Moo. Oh, hi. You're gonna rub against the phone. You are so silly. You are silly.